Hey guys, I'm Brian. Today I'm going to answer the #1 question that no one's really ever asked me. But anyway, I'm going to answer the question, how much does it cost to own and fly your own airplane? How much do I spend every month to maintain my plane and keep it in an airworthy condition? I'm going to go over that in this video. So I want to go over how much I spend flying my plane every month just to give you kind of a ballpark idea. But before I dive in, I need to take care of a couple of things. Hey, YouTube, this is Brian. Is there a way that I can upload a video, but then my wife would not be able to see it?
Hey, Brian, I was wondering, how much money do you think we'd have in the bank if you didn't own a plane?
I am on the phone. I'm on a very important phone call. Why don't you talk to me afterwards?
Fine.
No, sorry, that was the pizza guy. No, we're fine. But so I want to be able to upload it, but I don't want her to be able to see it. Is there a way? Is there anything? All right, so how much does it cost to own and fly your own plane? It's a really easy question to answer, but the answer is a little bit different for everybody. So there's a simple formula to determine how much it's going to cost you to own your plane. What you want to do is you want to log onto your bank account. And then what you want to do is total up all of the money that's in all of the accounts you have and add it together. That's how much it costs to fly and own your own plane. And a whole lot more.
You're wondering why I have this counter here. This is how much it's costing me to fly this aircraft right now. And I like to keep this counter right here so I can tell when I'm starting to get low. Once I realize my bank account's starting to run low, I go ahead and land while I have a little bit left. A lot of people log their hours when they're flying. I log my dollars. When you get into flying, there's always people who will try to tell you there's certain planes out there that are cheap to fly or cheap to maintain. Those people are liars. Nothing's cheap in aviation. It's all expensive. And there's no way to justify it. Now, while all aircraft are expensive, some planes are a little bit more efficient as far as paying for and taking care of them. The Cirrus, for example, has a slot on the panel where I can just slide my credit card in flight. You do that periodically and you can keep on flying. Most of the Cirrus engine failures that you read about are actually a result of something called FTS, or failure to swipe. Grumman doesn't have that feature.
In the Grumman, after I land, I have to total up what I've spent on flying and then give that exact dollar amount to my wife so she can spend it on clothes.
All right, so this isn't just about me and what I spend flying my Grumman. There's lots of pilots out there with lots of opinions that spend different amount of money. So to get a second opinion, I decided to invite my friend Daniel on live via satellite. Hopefully this works. And talk a little bit about what he spends to fly and maintain his aircraft. Daniel, can you hear me?
Yeah, Brian, loud and clear.
So, Daniel, do you mind talking just a little bit about how much you spend flying your Cessna 210, maintaining it, owning it, everything that goes into that?
Absolutely. And Brian, before I get into that, I do want to say how much I love your channel. And I really like how you highlight somebody else's channel in your flight review videos.
Hey, Daniel, that's a great story, and I really love the way you tell it. Would you mind focusing on the question that I asked about aircraft ownership? If you could do that, that would just be awesome.
Right. Okay. So yes, I co-own a 210, and it's a great aircraft. And as a matter of fact, I've got a whole bunch of videos on the 210 on my channel, which is at youtube.com/takingoff.
Nope. Sorry about that. The power went out. I think the whole building lost power, and unfortunately, we lost Daniel as a result. There's the looting and rioting's out of hand. Sorry. I'll call Daniel and let you know what he says. He'd probably just be like, yeah, it's cool on a plane. Hey guys, so I always make the joke where I don't let Daniel finish the name of his YouTube channel, but you should check it out. He does amazing aviation content. It's youtube.com/ One second. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm not doing anything. No, it's great. I did. I sold. And honestly, ever since we started working together, this is probably the best quarter I've had in, I'd say 5 years easily. Yeah. No, it's great. Yeah, hold on. I got another call. Hey, it's my airplane mechanic. Give me 1 second. Hey, Bill, what's going on? It's almost done? That's fine. Is it just the one bulb, or do both bulbs have to be replaced? Just the one? Yeah, say go ahead and replace it. It's just a light bulb. How much can it cost? All right, is there a way I can just give you one of my kids and we call it even? They're used, but they're in good condition. I know. All right. Let me see if I can have my employer just pay you directly, and then if there's any money left over, you just send it to my wife. Would that... No? Not an option? Okay, can we convert the engine so it just runs off of $100 bills? That seems like that would be cheaper than... Yeah, I know. Are you sure that it's aluminum? It's not... Plane's not made of gold or some other precious... What kind of oil are you running in it? Is it truffle oil? What's... No? Okay. All right, so that's all good and fun, but I'll give you some realistic numbers. So I think I fly pretty cheap. To fly my Grumman, I have a hangar that's an open T hangar. I pay $150 a month for, so that's $1,800 a year. My insurance is $700 a year, and so it's at $60, a little bit less per month. I flew 80 hours last year, so let's call it 8 gallons per hour, average $4.25 a gallon. That seems fair. So that's $2,700 a year, $225 a month. My annuals average out to be about $3,000 a year. Sometimes I'm lucky, sometimes I'm not. So that's about $250 a month. I do my own oil changes. Let's say I do 2 a year at $150 a piece. We'll call that $300 or $25 a month. I've had one significant repair. Oil tank leaked, and it was $1,400 to fix that. So spread that over a year, and you look at about $115. So essentially, I'm flying for about $125 an hour, and I don't know how that is on par with other clubs in the area. I really don't know. And if you're paying attention, you notice I'm not including money towards an overhaul. If my engine needs to be overhauled, that's one of the downsides to ownership. It's all on me. Whereas if there's a club, you share that burden. Same thing, I don't upgrade my avionics because I don't have 20 people to help share that expense, so I'm flying 40-year-old avionics. So there's a lot of pros and cons. I like that I'm the only one flying my plane. I know what condition it was in when I landed. I don't have scheduling issues. So it's probably a more challenge financially if something comes up that's out of the ordinary. But if things aren't going wrong with the aircraft, then financially I think it's kind of a better deal. If my engine craps out, I would probably wish I had several partners to help shoulder that burden. But anyway, just trying to make a funny video, not trying to be all doom and gloom. I absolutely love owning a plane. I will own a plane as long as I'm allowed to. So, all right, everyone, let's enjoy some outtakes together. You guys fly safe and fly smart. Is there a way that I can upload a video, but so like my wife wouldn't be able to see it? All right, so you want to come in, that's when you want to come in. Like, okay. We want to be seamless.
But you didn't tell me
that's
what my
going in the
cue
outtakes.
was.
Huh?
You didn't tell me what my cue was.
That's the cue.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to deliver the line like I just did, very professionally.
Yes.
Okay, you have your text?
Yes.
Okay, well, I don't have my lines memorized. All right.
One of the primary reasons I purchased this Grumman was because everyone said it'd be super cheap to maintain, and I actually just stopped by the airport today to take care of some maintenance, and it's, boy howdy is it cheap. So Daniel's going to help us answer this question that's being asked by future poverty-stricken pilots. Future poverty-stricken pilots. Future poverty-stricken pilots. Future poverty-stricken pilots. I'm a present poverty-stricken pilot.
How much money do you think we'd have in the bank if you didn't own a plane?
Take two. Try to come in quicker too, because those are I'm just standing here on the phone like.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna do this. This is all. Ha. Hey, no talking.
I'm going to say absolutely, Brian, and you're going to dismiss me real quick. Now, ownership. Just say ownership.
I am on a very important phone call here. This is just. I'll get back to you. This. I loved it. See?
But I was perfect.
Yours was perfect.
It was beautiful.
It felt a little forced.
It is forced. Did you tell me how much money we have in the bank?
If you're wondering what this counter is over here,
Northwest Regional.
who's not?
Skyhawk 4501 Echo.
Hopefully he can help answer this question that's being asked by future poverty-stricken pilots. Future poverty-stricken pilots. Future poverty-stricken pilots.
Can you hear you, Daniel?
Northwest Regional. Skyhawk 4501 Echo is entering
downwind, runway 35, Northwest Regional.
You hear that guy? He just ran out of money. He's got to land.
Future poverty-stricken pilots. Future poverty-stricken pilots. Future poverty-stricken pilots. Future poverty-stricken pilots. Future poverty-stricken pilots.
We're here with Daniel, Fort Worth, co-owner of Cessna 210. Hey, Daniel, can you hear us?
Yes, Brian, I can hear you. YouTube.com/taking off. Did it work? Did we get it in there? And then we'll do one more.